When is the time to move to small cap altcoins, and which ones do you recommend? Okay, very good question. Very good question. I mean, there's so many different strategies of doing this. Let's begin with Forrest.
Yeah, so let me see if I can really quickly pull up altcoin and dominance. There we go. So we looked at this chart a little bit earlier. This is what I personally, actually, I've already got a screenshot of it here. Right. So this is what I personally use to know when to invest in altcoins. When Bitcoin is winning the altcoin dominance battle, right? When altcoin dominance is beaten down by Bitcoin, down here towards the bottom, and where altcoin dominance is below this blue mid trend line, that's when I'm personally looking to move out of Bitcoin, out of some of the higher cap altcoins and speculate on altcoins and particularly small caps. Now we're in the heart of alt season, and a lot of the larger cap tokens have already really been running. Perfect example that we looked at earlier in this segment was VeChain. VeChain has already been running. Can it potentially go higher? Yes, we said, potentially best case scenario, we're looking at a 10x. But if we're looking for something that can 15, 25, 50x, 100x, we might want to start turning our attention to the smaller caps. So we're in a confirmed alt season. We could potentially go much higher based off of our previous market cycle. This is when I'd be potentially looking at smaller cap altcoins if you haven't been looking at them this entire altcoin jump here. What was the other the ones that we recommend? That was the other half of that question.
Yes, yeah. Which small caps do we recommend?
Yep. So I mean, I can kind of walk through my portfolio a little bit. Again, not financial advice. Audio still, not even in the top 100 yet. I would consider that relatively small cap. I'm big into audio, obviously. Liquidity seems to have just presented a phenomenal buying opportunity. I like Liquidity as well. Those are my two big ones that are small cap. I do like Rarible, even though it's not something that we were able to code review because the GitHub is locked. I do like Rarible though. I also like Rari Governance Token. I think it's something that's been chopping sideways for a really long time. It's something that one of our DeFi analysts identified a while back, and I think it has merits as a yield aggregator. And I'm still sitting on my Rari Governance Token and being patient.
All right, thank you. First, Bill, what do you think? So when is it time to move to small cap altcoins?
Okay. So one of the things that I like to do after I get hurt on a market call is I like to go into a research and development phase on TA, right? And one of the things that everyone does with TA is they analyze price. And I'm turning my analysis towards analyzing time, cycles. In other words, how much time is there between, an altcoin pump, or how much time is there between big Bitcoin pumps? To me, it looks like altcoins seem to do well. I think 12 days after a full moon. Altcoins in general do well after a full moon. And I think this sort of time cycle, because yeah, I know someone out there's laughing. Ian probably fell off his chair. The fact of the matter is,
wait a minute, Bill. Full moon?
a thousand years ago, right? If you asked someone what time it was, they didn't have a watch. They looked up at the sky to try to figure out the time and day and month. So some of these altcoins are so small. Look, I don't have it nailed down. It's going to take me months of research. But the key, I think, with the small coins isn't, does it follow Bitcoin or does it follow Ethereum? The question is, does the speculative juices in the market that drive altcoins have any type of time pattern to it? whether it's full moons, or I've been looking into something like every 45 days. So it's still under development, but I think when you're looking at small alts, like some of this stuff that's like 200 to 800 market cap, the key ingredient is time. Stay tuned for further developments.
All right, thank you, Bill. Okay, I mean, so my comments on when it's time to move into small cap altcoins. One, I would say generally during alt season, and alt season is typically when Bitcoin dominance is decreasing drastically, right? So typically when Bitcoin is going sideways and it's not rallying, when Bitcoin is going sideways, or if it's even crashing, and people have already made profits on Bitcoin and they're cashing out to then move those profits into altcoins. So I would say that's typically a good time. Now, honestly, the real winners, the small caps, sometimes the best time is when nobody's really investing. And I would say that's basically the bear market, right? Like Helium, we found Helium in a bear market back in 2018, 2019. Same thing with Matic, Polygon, because there's less competition. Because in general, you want to buy low, sell high as a value investor, and buying low means you have to buy when the market is correcting. You want to buy from pessimists and sell to optimists, right? That's basically as simple as it gets. So if you take that same concept and apply it to small cap investing, you want to buy when people are selling at a discount. Basically, like pandemic last year, 12 months ago, around March, May last year, prices were just crashing. The market crashed 40% in one day, and that was the best time to buy, right? It was scary time to buy, but it was the best time to buy, right? So if you're asking the question in terms of when's the best time to buy, honestly, when the market corrects 40% in one day, right? But most people don't have the fortitude to buy the dip. As Bill mentioned, most people want to buy something at 50 and sell at 20, right? But that's not the way to make money investing. And in terms of what small caps do I like, I mean, the same ones we keep on talking about, right? So I would say if you like small caps, definitely join Token Metrics. We have a daily newsletter. We have Forrest putting out weekly coins that our team goes through and we'll do research on. Then we also have code reviews on products we like. So I would say if you like small caps, to go check that out.
Token Metrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.